to a silver executive, fantastic guy, fantastic leader in the business, again, been on multiple holidays. Please, people, just put your checks in, your biggest, best checks in there so that people can see what's available once you've done, you've done your 2 to 600, how much more you can have. Do put your checks in the chat for our people to take a look at. But I'm going to hand you straight over now to Ryder, also trophy winner, executive trophy winner, holiday conference qualifier, and take it away, Kev.
Thanks, Abby. Thanks very much. Excuse me. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the webinar. I'm not going to go too much into myself. I think Abby said enough there. I am conscious of time. However, I'm not going to apologise, guys, if we run over. Okay. I'm sure you're on this webinar because you'd like to earn more money. Lots of you are making fantastic money already, but just by doing a few simple things, we can help you make a lot more money as well. Okay, so tonight's training is all about giving your catalogues to your Facebook customers. Okay, now if you're sponsoring people up on Kit 5, SK5, that's Starter Kit 5 or Success Kit 5, with that kit you get 5 sets of catalogues, or 15 catalogues in total. So everybody should have at least 15 catalogues for their first 15 customers, or to share with, if you want, really, family and friends. Get them out there first of all amongst your neighbours, your family, your friends and people like that. However, some of you are getting orders extremely quickly on Facebook, and I'm going to talk about now giving catalogues to your Facebook customers, okay, because this will massively increase your income and this will make you far more money than if you don't do this, okay. So let me just get rid of these slides. Why send a catalogue and not just your online link? Well, yes, people do love to shop online, but excuse me, but there's still a lot of people out there that love to hold and feel a catalogue. They love to read and have something held in their hand. You see, excuse me, still suffering from a cough. Thank you. Okay, so they still love to hold something. Psychologically, it gives a sense of ownership. It means you possess something. And it gives them something to flick through on an evening. Lots of people still buy magazines. Lots of people still read the newspaper. You see, Kindles are really... excuse me. Kindles are really successful too. However, they will never replace the book. It was thought that they would, but more and more people are buying books than buying Kindles. And when we do personal development, most people actually go out and buy the physical book rather than a downloadable app. That's because most people want to feel that they actually own something and possess something, okay? So, Facebook customers, congratulations, you've got an order on Facebook. The first thing that we need to do is thank, invite, request and deliver. What do I mean by that? Sorry. First of all, thank your customer for their order. In a private message, just thank them for the order and show appreciation. Next, if they're from an external group, invite them into your group. Would you like to take a look at my group? I have plenty more things. It's all about interaction. We have fun. Welcome to my coffee shop, as Karen explained. Invite them, send them a friend's request. Again, ask them, do you mind if I send you a friend's request? Or I've sent you a friend's request. Do you mind accepting it, please? Lots of people like to be asked. It's also like when you're presenting catalogues, a lot of people feedback, thank you for asking, rather than just shoving it through the letterbox. So just that communication, that interaction is starting to build a relationship between you and your online customer. Then when the person either collects or you deliver the order, make sure you give them a complimentary free catalogue. Okay? If the customer is at distance, make sure you post a catalogue to them. Now, you might think, well, what about the cost of a stamp? Well, send it second class. Because if you get one single order from that catalogue, it will more than cover the cost of the postage. However, what if you start to get 5, 6, 10, 20, 25 orders over a period of time from those catalogues that you send out? So the little investment into your business, the little bit of time and effort to make sure that every online customer actually gets a catalogue will massively improve the profits in your bank or the money in your pocket. Okay? Only send one catalogue at a time, and I'll explain why. This will encourage repeat orders, and I'll show you why in a moment. But if you give them the full range straight away, there's nothing to give them with your next orders, and people like to receive something free as well as the order that they're receiving. And make sure you include a complimentary a compliment slip with each catalogue. Alright, so if I was posting a catalogue out, I would include it in the envelope and put it in the envelope as like a little covering letter, because it gives it that personal touch. It starts to build the relationship more between you and the customer than just doing it online. Okay. So here's an example of a compliment slip. On my slip, I've used the banner photograph from my actual online group. Then it just says, with compliments, dear customer, thank you for your order. I have included a free catalogue for you to browse our full product range. Each time you order, I will also include more free catalogues with special offers and new ideas. So this is covering like the K-Life personalised, it's covering the sale brochures, it's covering whether you send out a Clean Easy or a K-Life catalogue first. I'm sure you'll be perfectly happy with your products, but if you aren't, for any reason, please let me know so I can resolve the issue for you. If you are pleased with your purchase, can I ask that you share your thoughts on our Facebook group, and please feel free to recommend us to your friends and add them to the group. Okay, so first of all, the first thing we're looking at is people love to get free stuff. So you're telling them each time they order, so you're encouraging them to order, each time you order, I'll send you another free catalogue, which will add to what you've already got. You're also showing your customer service. All right, you're showing that you care and the kind of service and quality service that you're going to provide. You're also promoting interaction with your group and asking them to add real friends to your group on recommendation because they love the service, they love the product, and they love the personal touch. Build rapport. When we talk about doing phone calls and things like that, we always say the most important step is building rapport with your prospect, because it's all about trust. It's about relationships. This is a people business, and it's all about that interaction between you and your customer. So when you're delivering the product, or even if they collect it, use the opportunity to start building a relationship with the customer. Don't just give them the product, take the money and say thanks very much, see you later. Okay, mention that if they choose to order again in the future, they will receive further free catalogues. Offer the customer service and money back guarantee. Just say, by the way, if you do have any problems with your product, please make sure you ring me because I would love to deal with that for you. Also, if you aren't completely satisfied, there is a 30-day money back guarantee. Now, yes, you may get people sending some stuff back. If you had a shop, you would get people sending stuff back. However, if that customer has confidence that they can send things back and that there's no quibbles, no questions, no complaints, they are more likely to order from you the next time because they know that if there's any problems, they will be able to send the product back. By building this rapport, if somebody sees something that somebody else is posting in another group and realizes that you also do these products as well, they are more likely to come back to you and order from your shop rather than somebody else's. Without this relationship between you and the customer, they will just buy what they see on impulse. It doesn't matter whether you posted it or someone else posted it. If they see what they like, they will just buy it. However, if they have this confidence in you, they're more likely to come back to you and say, I've seen this product in another group. Do you do that product? And you'll go, yes, I do. And they'll order it from you because it's you they trust. It's you they're buying into. It's you, your relationship, and your online shop. Ask them to comment in your group. Okay, so if they like a product, just say to them, by the way, when you get home, if you're completely satisfied, do you mind sharing that in my group and letting other people know how happy you are with the product? If you're not happy with it, please let me know so I can deal with that for you. Ask them to recommend you to their friends. Just say again, thank you for purchasing from me. However, if you're happy, can you please recommend me to your family and friends? I'd love to offer the same service to them as well. And make sure you always point out your contact details. How can they get in touch with you? If they can't get you on Messenger because you're not online for any reason, can they phone you? Can they email you? Can they text you? Okay, make sure they have every way of getting hold of you that they possibly can. Keep good records. Now, those of you that do catalogues, you know that you would not go out, put out 200 catalogues and not keep records of where you delivered your books, where you got your stragglers from, where you got your orders. This applies also to building a customer base through social media, because you need to keep records of who's had a catalogue and other information. So it doesn't matter whether it's on a notebook, if you prefer to just keep a hardback book on your desk and you've got simple notes in a notebook. It doesn't matter if it's a spreadsheet, if you're more technical, the detail doesn't count. Okay, whether you use editing software like Word or Notepad. Okay, or even those of you who have a contact manager, why not create a contact group of customers who have ordered through your online book or through your online shop? You can then send out one email and your contact manager will put their name in and everything. You can even include links to your online catalogue or anything. But once you've started to build this relationship offline, they're more likely to order online. Okay, make sure you get their name. Make sure you get the date of the order, what they ordered. You don't have to keep that information, but I'll show you why it could be important later. Sorry, if you keep what they ordered, in your compliment slip, you might say thank you for your previous order of, and exactly what they ordered. It just gives it that bit more personal touch. Which catalogues they've had. You don't want to keep sending them the same catalogue over and over again, so make sure you have a record of which catalogues you've already sent them. And make sure, if you can, you get hold of their email address, phone number and other contact details. So follow up your customers every 4 weeks. Just like those people that's cataloguing, we tend to go back to the same customers every 4 weeks. So keep your list in 4 groups. Have a rota: week 1, week 2, week 3 and week 4. Follow up with a private message. Remember to send the message 48 hours before placing the order for the week. Now, I know some of you that's ordering online, you may be ordering now and again, sporadically, or when an order comes in, you may just drop ship it straight away or whatever. But when you're generating that £150 of orders and you're getting your local orders, we recommend that you get into the habit of sending out one order or placing one order every single week, because that habit will form your business for you. So remember to send out a message 48 hours before placing the order for the week, giving the customer a chance to look at the catalogue. Everyone should make, like I've said, everyone should make that a habit. Very simple message. Hi, thank you for your previous order. Again, if you want to put in there what they specifically ordered, you can do. It just gives it that personal touch. Thank you for your previous order. I'll be placing another order this week for delivery or collection on Friday. Okay. Please don't feel obliged to order, but if you would like anything from your complimentary catalogues, please could you place your order before Wednesday 12 p.m. You can text, message or email your order, providing your email address at the same time. Please remember, with each order you will receive another free complimentary catalogue. Obviously, those days of the week there, I deliver on a Friday, so I place my order on a Wednesday, so I want my orders in by Wednesday afternoon so that I can get the order placed. But I would send that message out probably on the Monday so that they could then have a couple of days to have a look at the catalogue. It encourages them to look at the catalogue, and then they email me back whether they wish to, if they wish to order something or not. An alternative idea is some people may want to just give the full range of catalogues when delivering. So when somebody orders, you deliver their stuff and you give them the full lot of catalogues, and you may say, I'm going to come back for these catalogues in a couple of days, I'll pick them up, which is a bit similar to the old routine that we do now. This is fine, however, once you get the catalogues back, you will have to wait for them to place another order before they get the books again. Whereas if you leave the book with them, you know they've got the book and you can just keep messaging them every 4 weeks and sending them a fresh book every time they order. Okay. Now, this will prevent you from actually following up, as you can't remind them to look at the catalogue if they don't have a catalogue to look at. If you've collected it back, they've nothing to look at, or you'd have to go out there and physically deliver the catalogue again, whether they want it or not. Tracking and know your numbers. It'd be a good idea to track your results. Okay, so track how many online customers you have. How many repeat orders do you get? So from these online customers, how many people are ordering from your group on a regular basis? How many order continuously from your shop? How many order from the catalogue after a follow-up? So if you send out a follow-up message and then somebody comes back and says, oh yeah, actually I'd like to order XYZ, how many of those people are coming back to you from a follow-up message? Who orders the most? Those that you speak to or those that you don't speak to? Because you'll find that relationship will encourage people to order more often from you, and you'll get a customer loyalty, okay, that can be lacking in other areas. So if you don't know what's working, if you don't record it, how can you make any changes? How can you implement, how can you review your strategy? This is a business, guys. It's not a job. If you're wanting to make serious money, then treat it like a serious business. And customer care, customer follow-up will always improve the results of your business. So Facebook,